Minerva Model Z 38 horsepower limousine Ouverte 1911. Minerva's largest horsepower offering for 1911 was their Model Z with a 124 by 130 mm bore and stroke engine rating at approximately 6.3 liters and transmitting to the road through a 4-speed gearbox. Its whisper-quiet night engine would have provided excellent power and smoothness at a range of speeds, as well as allowing coach builders to refine chassis on which to exact bodywork at the request of their esteemed clientele. By this time the marque was gaining a good reputation around the world, particularly for their reliability, and agencies open to supply national markets. In 1913, adverts in contemporary press show an automobile as Minerva in Spain marketing all models, clearly showing that the appeal was strong enough in that country. This appears to be the earliest of the model to have been built, as historians record the series to have started at around number 10,699, and may well predate the emerge of the Spanish entity, as its chassis plate has a home market script in French. However, in all other respects the car is branded with Spanish details, from its coraminas, of Barcelona and Madrid, radiator to its Territa, of Barcelona, lighting set. There is no coach builder accreditation in terms of plaques, but it has a very distinct, curved design with cowled or hooded front compartment, which may well also be of Spanish build. Quite typically for the careful collector that Jacques van der Stappen was, he chose another well-documented example of the breed which contrasted nicely with others in his stable in terms of its style and origins. On file here is correspondence going back to the 1920s and original 1928 road tax discs still present, which denote its contemporary plate to have been M1211, suggesting early ownership in Madrid. Later there are contracts of sale as the car passed infrequently through custodians, seemingly in 1940, then 1975, before arriving in this collection. Although unused in recent years and likely to require recommissioning, the car is in remarkably complete and original order. Both the leather to the front and rear compartments would seem to retain the original fabrics and show relatively modest wear for their more than 100-year existence, including sunburst patterns to the rear cabin doors, and occasional seating. At some point some of the paintwork appears to have been changed from an apple green color which remains on the axles and in the wheel arches, to the present red and black scheme which accents the form of the body better, an aspect which could relatively easily be tidied to a more consistent livery. These larger capacity Minervas are known to have been good touring cars. This, with its added distinction of Spanish provenance, is both exceptionally rare and a fascinating part of the Belgian marque's tale.